Hello everyone, my name is Joy, welcome back to Game Center Crown and back to Rule is Rose. We are taking on the Sir Peter chapter today. We just woke up in this room and we just heard that door close behind us and there is something on the floor here. We found a floral letter. Oh, looks like Amanda's peeking through the door again. We can assume she left us this letter. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Meet me where you can see the sky. Your friend, Amanda. Well, we're in a whole airship, so you can see the sky everywhere. But what she means is meet her on the roof of the airship. So we're going to have to track her down. Real quick, though, something that we want to do is basically purge our inventory at the beginning of each new chapter, because chances are you really don't need anything from the previous chapter. The airship map we just have on our select button now. We don't need the biscuit tin, don't need the green butterfly, don't need the rusty scissors. I will keep the paring knife, keep the floral letter, get rid of the clover field, get rid of the butterfly case, biscuit, and Martha's hat. So we have the floral letter and a weapon. We have our find item and our pokey item. So let's really quick equip this. And we're going to set this to find so Brown can track it down. And I also want to see if our buddy Bucket Knight over here tells us anything interesting when we ask him for a clue. If memory serves me correctly, when you awoke, the fun had ended and the day was done. However, you're still just a beggar. The letter you received, that's your only clue. Thanks for nothing. I'm actually going to save real quick. Just because when I booted up the game, between the last time I recorded and today, I had to sit through that scene where the little boy is giving us grief and telling us what a bad, bad girl we've been. So let's go track down Amanda. We also have one of the collectible items that I'm going to be trying to hunt down in this game. Basically, imps wield decorative knives, and they each have different names. So we're trying to catch those. Let's see. Looks like Brown is headed this way. Ooh, yeah, that sharp camera angle turn. The girl tried to talk to the sloppy prince, but he wouldn't respond. The girl tried to get his attention, but the gluttonous prince ignored her. We're being shunned. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. So we'll just follow Brown. For now. Yeah, if you just follow Brown from A to B, you're gonna miss a lot of things. It's definitely worth it to take your time to look around, especially if you're trying to get healing items. Brown has different healing items. Again, we don't need healing items because I'm running the infinite health sheet just to make this playthrough much more pleasant.
Stay.
I'm gonna have him sit because I don't want him scratching at that door right now. As the tearful princess stood in front of an equation on the chalkboard, she said, "Mr. Hoffman is really scary when he's mad." Oh god. No, stop. I hate that sound. Alright, let's get going here. Come on, Brown. I know this is where you were headed. But now we're getting to see a part of the ship that we hadn't been able to see before. Which is interesting, always.
And there's Amanda, taking the lift all the way up. I want to say there's a few things that we can look at up here, but I can't remember. Because again, everything looks very samey. Okay, that just goes to a different door. I don't think there's another set of speaking tubes over here, but we can interact with them. There's a light bulb over here. And I think if we keep running, we get blocked off by some steam or something. Something stops us down here. Yeah, there's steam. We can also climb down, and that brings us to one of the airship engines, actually. And then the whole thing is just rotted out here. But yeah, there's just not much going on in this room just yet. But it is a new part, and if you listen carefully, you can hear wind whipping outside. So we're very close to being outside of this bad boy. And there's Brown telling us, hey, get on the elevator. Caution, backup power will be activated in the event of a power failure. To restore power after a failure, restart generator 1 in sector 11. That will become relevant at some point. So actual location, and then this was developed by a Japanese team. Instead of electric room, it is electric room. An unfortunate bit of a misspelling there, but I think that's the only one I can remember seeing in this game. So we can choose where to go. We're trying to go upper. Let's see what Amanda has to say for herself. She shoved a whole rat in our face. And took a butterfly. Though, to be fair, she did find that butterfly all by herself, fair and square. And we're gonna go up the ladder. As glacially as possible, Jennifer. By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how much that thrills me. Kudos to you if you recognize what movie that's from. It was a dark, starless night. Looking closely, you can see someone moving in the faint light.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that to you. I was just so scared. I did what I had to tonight. I had no choice. They would have hurt us both, wouldn't they? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's my turn. Don't think you have to hold back. Do it like this. And this. And this. And this. Oh, and this. And like this. And this. We're still friends, aren't we? I know we're still friends, Jennifer. Just
And it would appear Diana was creeping on that entire interaction. Amanda probably freaks me out the most just because she's kind of the most unstable and unpredictable to a degree. So, kind of worries me sometimes. We can go to the middle section, but there's nothing there, so I'm just going to bring us back down to the lower. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure we want to go lower and not the middle. The chapter should be moving a bit quicker now that we've gotten the exposition chapter of the Unlucky Cloverfield, and I think it's just a Cloverfield. I think maybe I'm inserting unlucky just because Jennifer's unlucky, but the Cloverfield, and then the beginning chapter, The Little Princess. So Brown is tracking down Amanda for us again. He's still targeting the letter, so her scent's on it. And I think now we can do a little bit of exploration. Let's see. Oh, hang on, bud. I want you to stay. Okay, so Olivia's no longer here. As far as I can tell, nobody else is either. So we'll just have Brown keep going. It's always interesting to see what changes trigger, depending on what you do. That being said, the game's fairly linear, so it's not like, you know, you get this interaction if you do this type deal. Except towards the end when you're choosing your ending. Because, you know, granted, this is a PlayStation 2 game. Games were not quite that level of complicated yet. And then I think these two just, like, stop fighting and ignore us again, yeah. Ah, so she's over here sewing. In the working class luggage. And we have kind of a pile here. The cloth is covering something that's about knee-high. I'd say it's a little bit higher than that, but okay. We also have something good over here. A lollipop restores a whole bunch of health. That's a warning for a boss battle that's coming. Jennifer, I have a wonderful gift. Just for you. It's almost ready, so please wait a little longer. Tee-hee-hee. But if we try to interact with anything, Amanda is not down with that business. And especially if we try and get at this diary over here. She is also not into that. So, all we can really do is leave. Who threw that paper? Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe, etc. Your Vine reference for this video. Amanda and Jennifer report to the gift box at once. Nervously, the small-hearted princess rolled her shoulders and said, "Too bad, but the gift will have to wait. For now, let's wish ourselves luck, Jennifer. Hee hee." Alright. I think I actually... Yeah, we still want to do the floral letter, it sounds like. Well, we want to get to the gift box, and Amanda's at the gift box, so it makes sense that we would follow. Fun fact, if you're trying to speedrun this, you don't actually have to go to the gift box, but, I mean, exposition of story. The impetuous princess bustled about complaining. "Peter smells like poo. He's so stinky, I don't want to touch him. Stinky, stinky. Go away." That's a clue, Becky. Alright, so... Come on, Brown. Let's go get this stinky-ass rabbit. Alright. Oh, hang on. Hold, bud. Okay. So we can see some shit has gone down with this gift box. Or the door box. Check the box. The box is crushed. Did Peter escape? And is he responsible? Well, let's look at the poster and figure out who Peter is. Emergency! One-horned Peter ran away. Catch him! Catch him! Alright. So Peter... as you might imagine, is a rabbit. Beatrix Potter fans, what up? But, yeah, we're on the search for a rabbit. And I believe we have, yes, access to the salon in the VIP room, the VIP room. And this is the Aristocrat Lounge. You can see a couple things here. I don't think we can interact with anything except, homegirl down at the end here. Okay, the camera can't fit back there. That's always a fun thing about PlayStation 2 games is sometimes the camera can't swing because it actually bounces into the area. We can see Eleanor here watching this red bird flip back and forth. The cold princess spoke to the girl in an even, emotionless tone. Peter should not be out of his cage. Anything else you got for us? No, Peter should just not be out of his cage, according to Eleanor. And I mean, she's right, but he's gone now, so we need to, like, find him. So let's look around some of these rooms real quick up here. Because remember, we had Claire and Hoffman before, and I believe Hoffman is still up here, and it's going to reveal something when we try to look through the door here. So we have some imps. And they've tied up Hoffman. And he seems to be able to communicate with them. So little brats, that was multiple. It wasn't just about us. That might have been about us. But, so that's the state of Hoffman at the moment. Is he's being tied up by the imps. I believe they're referred to as dwarves in the Japanese version. I believe that's what they're referred to in the game files, is what somebody has discovered. We can also go into the sick room, and I believe Wendy is in here now. You may have noticed that she had a cough when we talked to her in the last chapter. She's a sickly child. The lonely princess spoke nervously while suppressing her cough.
Mr. Bunny is gone.
Mr. Bunny was taken by the aristocrats. Please save him. Okay, so the Red Crayon aristocrats. Diana, Eleanor, Meg, those peeps. Okay, just making sure she didn't have any new dialogue. They took Peter. We also have a new drawing here. This one is a drawing of a gingerbread house. It's a cheerful drawing with many wonderful sweets, but something that looks like a pistol is in the middle of the house. That is also a clue for later. Many chapters from now. But Wendy will usually be in this bed. She's very sickly. That's kind of why she's called the Lonely Princess, is because she's usually isolated in the sick room. So there's that. Let's try the library. I think this is where Brown was taking us, because Amanda should be in here looking for Peter. Yeah, there she is. Crawling on all fours, the small-hearted princess said, Peter must be around here somewhere. I'm sure of it. Great. Alright, what about you, Meg? What do you think? You're the smart one, aren't you? With an icy stare, the wise-looking princess spoke to the girl. Sir Peter has run away. Jennifer and Amanda, you are to find him immediately. Any other? Nope, that's it. If we spoke to her before going to the box, she would have said something like, oh, Peter's already been caught. You were too late. Meh, 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 meh. Like, just kind of a bitchy thing. But now after we've checked the box and we can see that he's escaped, she's like, oh my god, he's gone and you need to get him. And I don't think there's anything back here except for the windows. Yeah. Diana is skulking around here somewhere. That's why I'm looking around. Follow me, my boy. Let's see. Let's try over here. Ah, the dressing room. Yeah, it locks, and then it unlocks at other points. Let's see, VIP room. I think Diana might be in here. Yep, there she is. Hey, you. The strong-willed princess snorted and commanded. Now hurry up and go find him. It's time for you peons to work. Dawdle too long and Amanda will beat you to him. Alright. It's not going to let us observe the aquarium. But we can see there is a bed in here. And a lovely view. And an aquarium. And it's just a nice thing all around. You also have like a little wash basin here. It's a good room. It's a good VIP room. Let's see. So. I forget her name. But it was the impetuous princess. That was like Peter smells like shit. And for anyone who's ever owned a rabbit, you know that they do actually smell quite a bit. We're trying to find... Let's see. I don't think we're not trying to find that anymore. Let's head down and see... head down, look around. The first thing that comes to mind is going to the livestock rooms, especially the one that Wendy was in, because that's where Peter was kept in his cage. So maybe we can get a clue there. Let's see here. Yeah, swing that camera round and round. Okay. And I don't... Are the boys still fighting over here? They are not. Oh, there's a bunny. Peter. Get your white ass back here. Did you run into our safe room, sir? Oh, hi. Hello, friend. Joshua, I've written a new story for you. There's that Joshua name again. Alright. Did you leave the story in here with Mr. Rabbit in the filth room? The Red Crayon aristocrats have clearly been here because there are doodles on the walls, and the only people allowed to have red crayons are, you guessed it, the Red Crayon aristocrats. There's also a bunch of bunny shit on the floor, including a sack of Peter's droppings. The bag contains the same black pellets that are spread across the floor. Great. If we come over here and pick up the storybook... we found Sir Peter. Sir Peter. Sir Peter went out for a stroll. Sir Peter, put in a cage, had to hold it in. Sir Peter, needs to go right now, doesn't want to sin. Sir Peter, bagged and whisked away before he found a toilet. Goodbye, Peter, goodbye. This doesn't even rhyme. And there goes the bunny. So we're going to have Brown smell this sack of shit so that we can find the bunny.
Go!
Yes, really. So let's get going. You can ask the Bucket Knight multiple times per chapter if you're ever stuck or you just want to hear what he has to say for a clue. It updates as you hit certain trigger points within a chapter. Oh, and we have these bastards now. We got imps, baby. So let's see what all we can find around here. There's Peter. I actually want to check the livestock rooms. You're actually going to start noticing also that there's like rope starting to show up as our chapters progress. Just like rope tied everywhere. Okay, so nothing in here. And I don't think there's anything in the other livestock room either. So, sorry, wasted a moment there. I'm thinking of a different chapter. Let's see. But yeah, you can see this rope formation here, and we're going to start to see more of that. You can see rope showing up here. It gets really aggressive as the story progresses. And you can kind of think of it as... Oh, we can't go that way. Okay. You can kind of think of it as things are starting to fall apart. No. And you're trying to really hold things together. Or a sense of feeling trapped is another way of looking at it. So being bound by rope. Let's see, where are you, Peter? But it's a metaphor, Hazel Grace, or whatever. Ooh, what is this? I want that. I want whatever this shiny thing is. It's a kitchen knife. It's a little bit bigger than a paring knife, so we're gonna switch the switch. Oh my god, equip please, thank you. And as Peter is under this table, and as soon as we get to the corner, it's gonna trigger an ambush. We don't want to fuck with this. Ugh. Despite our infinite health, it just ain't worth it. There is an imp wielding one of the special knives in this chapter, and I will track him down. I think we actually cross paths with him. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so we need to go to the other side. Ugh. Please don't jump on me, you fucking clown babies. Oh, wrong way. Because they do jump on you and nibble on you, kind of like a Rudy Dead from The Legend of Zelda. But we can go this way. Into Sector 11 maintenance. And... Alright, hold on, bud. We are where we need to be. We found a biscuit. Found another biscuit. So the game's giving us a lot of healing items. That's because we're about to end a minced pie. That's because we're about to come up against one of the two rage quit boss battles. One of the ones that basically like put you in a position where you just really like the difficulty spike is so insane. There are times during this replay through on my personal file where I've been like, I don't know how I did this as a kid, you know, that type of thing. Oh, we can go this way? Sewage treatment room. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the generator room or the sewage treatment room, but it's worth looking around. Ah, bucket night. Can we do anything with these panels? No. Okay, so we have a little save area, which is very generous because this is, I believe, right before when this shit goes down. So let's go in here. And I think we actually end up picking up a better weapon here very shortly. In the very near future. And it is my preferred weapon, personally. It's not the strongest one, but it has really great reach. So we're going to the smoking room, and I believe that there is a newspaper in here, but I also think that we get trapped in here and are forced to fight. Yes, we are. So when that happens, that means you have to defeat the enemies in the room. Or else you can't go. Okay, so he hit me. Hello. Get dunked on. Okay. Come on. Okay, so I killed him. What about you? Okay, got him. Got-y! And so that door unlocks and we can move on. There is a newspaper over here, and it is from the 20th of December, 1930. A tragic multiple homicide has occurred at an orphanage in Cardington, resulting in the deaths of all the children housed there. Among the dead was one adult, Gregory M. Wilson, a local resident. Analysis of the crime scene suggests that Wilson shot himself with a pistol. Police have identified him as their prime suspect in the murders of the children. Okay, so this already grim story just took an even grimmer turn. Because now we know that all these children we're interacting with at an orphanage in the real world have been massacred. And yes, okay, so this little asshole with the golden knife. Hold on, let me make sure my infinite health cheat is still on. Yes, it is. Okay. Because I have to enter it each time I boot up the PlayStation. But he should drop it, even if he doesn't die. So we picked up Baron, and that's one of the special knives. If we return all 5 special knives, we get a special weapon. Get the fuck out of my way. And we can see that this has been roped off, so we can't go to the clover field. We can head this way. Because we're basically doing a loop because we got locked out. Ugh, we might have to go back. Okay. I don't think we're allowed in this area yet. Nope. No, Sector 12 is locked for now.
Go!
Gonna put Brown on the hunt again, because I think after this encounter, it opens up that area that we couldn't get through, but that we needed to get through in order to track Peter down. And so, something that you can probably glean, but if you need it said, made more obvious, a lot of the things happening in this airship are metaphors. A lot of these things happened, but are being distorted through memory and memory loss. So, Peter likely did escape from his cage at the orphanage. And he likely was the reward during 1 month to get him back. Or the aristocrats made him the gift of the month, or whatever. But we're seeing it through a distorted lens. Right? Can we go? Oh, god damn it. I'm pretty sure we don't have to kill all these guys. I'm like 99% sure. But I am confused about where to go now. That is a great question. Oh wait, let's head back this way. Because I think it's trying to push us back the other way, is what it is. Right? Sector 9 turbine area. It's pushing us into an encounter right now, I can tell you that much. Oh my god, hi. Let's see, can I get in here? No, I cannot. Okay. And then we came from... Please stop jumping from the ceiling. Nobody likes that. It's not very nice of you. Let's see if we can go back to Sector 8. Yes, we can. Okay, there's the bunny. Actually want to try going this way real quick. Because we're having a time at the moment. Whoa, hello. Yeah, lots of ropes are showing up. And we also saw that Hoffman was being tied up, so parallels, etc. Let's see. Hang on, bud. Because I think we do want to be in Sector 7 Cargo Bay. But I can't remember. Yeah, there is an encounter that happens in here. It's the boss battle, but it looks like we're not quite there yet. Sorry, it's been a long day at work. It's been a long week, and I'm recording this very late in the day, so that's why I'm not quite as talkative. And also maybe a little low energy. And also having trouble remembering where to go. But we'll get there, don't you worry. Alright, lots of imps. Got it. I heard you the first time. More ropes popping up everywhere. Get this... Oh, no. Okay, so you gotta wiggle the analog stick to get that little bastard off. I'm just gonna follow Brown to the best of my ability. Just trust in my good boy. Okay. Go through here. Okay, this is where we kept getting hung up. Sorry for the fumbling here. Was not expecting this to be an issue. Now it should be that we get to this door and we can't pass through, right? Yep. Okay, so we go to the other side. Right. Oh my god, there are so many of you. Stop it. Nobody likes that. You're creepy and you whisper for no reason. Okay, so Sector 11 maintenance. Okay, and Brown's gonna be like, bitch, what are you doing? And I'm gonna be like, Brown, we have to go this way. Okay, that's the generator room. That's that room. What about this? Okay, the kitchen. I think maybe we have something in here that I forgot. Okay. Yes, okay, so this leads us through. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, hi. Hi, hi, hi. And for whatever reason, we can't take that big-ass knife. You know what? Hold on. Let me try. No, we don't need to fight them, is the thing. This is so silly. Come on. Get dunked on. I am gonna kill these guys, even though I know we don't have to. Just to... because I feel like there's something in here that we need to see. Oh, god damn it. Get off me. Please, sir. Thank you. Ugh. Get knifed. Okay. Oh god, please don't bite me like that, you freak. You nasty little bitch. Brown will actually help us fight. Okay, so we're free now. Did Brown get hurt during that? No, he did not. Okay, so you can check on Brown and his little, like, figure will. Oh my god, for real. Okay. Let's see. This is infuriating. Sorry, Elle. I do wonder if maybe there is something in the generator room that we missed now. Actually, let me think about this. Because I remember one of the rooms that we go into. Yeah, I think it just tells us generator 1 is operating smoothly and then generator 2 is operating smoothly. And then we have... yep. Okay. So we're good. Brown says it's this way, you stupid bitch. Okay, and he wants us to come back this way. God damn it, Brown. Burnt sienna. Burnt umber. Different names for brown. Mahogany. Chestnut. Walnut. Any nut. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's try just straight shotting back this way. To Sector 9. Just kidding. Okay. Chances are, if this takes much longer, I'm probably gonna cut it out. I apologize. Could have sworn I had this. I did not have this much trouble when I redid it. Hang on, let me see if there's something else I can be tracking down here. How about... no, I can't find that. Hang on. I think I know what's going on. Hang on. Because I didn't actually see Peter run away from under the table. But he is not under there anymore, so clearly he did run away. Sector 11 maintenance, okay. Woof. Actually, no. I know what's going on, I think. Unless I already did this. It's entirely possible. Because I'm pretty sure you passed through the smoking room. But it feels like we got hung up there as well. So maybe I just took a wrong turn. But I feel like I remember correctly. You can pass through the smoking room. Yeah, because he comes this way. Right, and then this brings us to that corridor. Can we come this way? No, we cannot. And this is where we got Baron. Wait. Let me check this. I don't think there's anything in the bathrooms, but it's worth checking since we're hung up. There's definitely an imp in one of these. In one of the men's ones, I think. It's entirely possible that Brown ran towards the lavatory here and I totally fucking skipped it. Yup, I'm so sorry. That's what you get when you try to do a walkthrough while you're tired. I am so sorry, y'all. Okay. And so there is an imp in one of these doors and then there is a bunny in another one, and it is this one. I just want to open it because bunnies are not going to respond to a knock. I believe it's that furthest one to the left that has an imp in it. This game really likes to punish you for not following clues correctly. We'll see that for sure in the next chapter, which is called the Bird of Happiness. But we're going to go this way. Yes, this all makes sense now. Because we're on the other side of the Sector 10 crew cabin. Where we couldn't get in before. Oh, there he is. And he's going to run this way. And I don't think we can get in through this door, so we're going to have to go to the other one. Oh, no, it lets us through. Okay, so Sector 9 turbine area, which is where we originally found Brown. God, I'm so sorry about that lavatory thing. Goofed. Because if you remember, the Sir Peter story tells us, I think it's this door it won't let us go through. The Sir Peter story is all about how Peter needs to shit, but he doesn't want to shit himself. He wants to go to a bathroom properly. But he gets caught in a bag and beaten to death, apparently. Alright, here we go. Oh, yep, and here. And this, I believe, is where we get the weapon that I pretty much use for the rest of the game. Yep, middle class luggage. This is it. And that weapon is this, the lead pipe. Steel pipe, excuse me. Got my metals mixed up here. But yeah, we can equip this fucking bad boy. And our range goes way up. We doing blunt force trauma now, dog. Go. Yeah, where's the bunny? He's in this one. So you can see that there are a couple of boxes rumbling around here. If you go to the wrong one, I think an imp pops out. But if you go to the right one, the one that Brown tells you to go to, it's the bunny. And I'm pretty sure this is where the boss encounter starts to occur. Because we're near Sector 8, which means we're going to be in Sector 8. Or no, is it? It's one of the sectors. It's that one that I showed you where and I said this is where the boss battle takes place. Shit's about to get real. Is that it? Okay. Engine 3 maintenance. Yeah, it's not this one. So we have a little bit more to travel, and then we'll do the boss battle, and then that's the end of the chapter. Oh my god, stop. Yep, here we go. Sector 7 cargo bay. This is the money. Alright. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's blood on the floor. So jot that down.
Yeah. Why, you little rat, Jennifer? Did you make a mess again? This is unforgivable, you dirty, dirty girl. Oh.
And now we're fighting Rope Hoffman. Alright. So if you take things out of Find, we can have Brown attack him up to 3 times. Oh! And so, yeah, there we go. Takes forever to stand up. And he's very fast, and he has a lot of reach with his pointer. But you can see Brown is whipping him. But Brown will also take damage. Ooh, this might be the way to do it. Trap him in a corner. Oh, yeah, but you can see the hitbox is stupid. Like, I was on him and it didn't work. But he hits me once and it goes through. Don't you touch my dog. Oh, God. But yeah, this is a pretty rage-inducing fight when you're doing it the real way. Okay, yeah, you can see the hitboxes are fucking gnarly in this game. You can actually get... Again, you can actually get stun-locked pretty easily by this boss. It's a real pain in the ass. The trick is to really, like, keep moving. And you don't want to swing at him before he gets up. Because he's invulnerable. Yep, there you go. He apparently hit me first, despite... Okay. Easy, bud. Yep. And I think Brown has a paw up right now. Yeah, he's sitting on the menu screen, and that means he's injured. He can be put unconscious if you're not careful. Oh no, get off of me! Ugh. Okay, so more of Creepy Hoffman. Ugh. Yeah, so this is basically a big battle of dodging if you're gonna do it the real way. But you can see the hitboxes are stupid. Yeah. So, for whatever reason, he's able to hit me, but I'm not able to hit him sometimes. It's ridiculous. Oh, God. And so he does this weird little, like, humping motion on us. It's saying a lot about Hoffman's character, honestly. Please don't touch me. Oh, God. Brown, attack his ass. Thank you. Oh, he might be too hurt to attack. Okay. Jesus Christ, that flurry of attacks. What are you, a Dark Souls boss? Oh, he hit me from behind. Alright. Alright, bud. You just gotta beat him to death, or he doesn't have a health bar. The enemies don't have health bars. You just have to, like, hit them till they die. And that goes for all of them. We're getting there with him, though. Yeah, there we go. Oof, that unnatural angle with the foot. And also the blood puddle. We did beat his ass to death with a steel pipe, so hey. And the imps come and clean him up, because they love cleaning. They were also beating a bag. And so if we go by the Sir Peter story, we know that the bunny is in that bag. Going back to the discussion of things being a metaphor. Jennifer found a warm bag. Let's look at it. A gunny sack with something wriggling around inside it. Ugh. Actually, I think we can find this, and Brown will take us to the gift box.
Go, please.
Oh, no, you don't know where you're going, huh, bud? Okay. That's okay. I think I know where we're going. But going back to a lot of the things that we're seeing as a metaphor. Blood on the floor. Pretty sure the children didn't beat Hoffman to death. There's actually quite a bit of evidence that he was not beaten to death. Maybe Jennifer's acting out a fantasy. But the imps. Nobody is 100% sure what the imps represent, but the main consensus is that they're very likely something that's meant to impede accessing a correct memory or dealing with a traumatic event. So they're meant to sort of impede your progress in that way. Because you'll notice that they only show up when you're really about to see something fucked up, or you're finding out mysteries, or you're discovering something and recognizing something. That's when they show up. So the imps are likely there as sort of like a psychological way of saying, don't go there. But in order to heal and process these terrible things that have happened, we have to go through and revisit them and unburden Jennifer from those things now that she's older and able to process. Something really quick that we can do is we can actually go see Wendy. This is a little hidden thing that some people forget to do, and it's kind of shitty that we do this, but you can do it. When the lonely princess saw the sack, her face turned pale and she gasped. No, it can't be. Inside the sack. It can't be, it can't be. So she seems to think Sir Peter is dead, and I mean rightfully so. We have a bloody sack that is rabbit-shaped. Or rabbit-sized, rather. And Amanda's gonna do something shady. Oh, ran the wrong way. Amanda's here blocking our path to the door. We cannot move past her. We have to talk to her. The small-hearted princess spoke with her eyes on the bag in the girl's hands. We did it. We make a great team. Hand me Peter. I'll give him to them for us. I don't know what we are talking about, but we do have to give her the bag. We don't have a choice. Use. It's a goddamn Easter miracle. Peter's alive. Okay, bud. There's a fun little detail here where Jennifer looks behind herself before she goes into the door, because you'll remember last time she got kicked in the ass through the doorway. This bitch learns. Yeah, no one's gonna kick her this time. She checked. The forest seemed familiar. In the dense woods under the stars, a sacrificial ceremony was underway. Desperately fighting fear, the girl slowly approached the strange sight.
Lower classes like you and me can't go up really close. We have to pray from a distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aristocrat Club. I wish to thank you for gathering here today.
Jennifer!
May I have your attention? This is a message from the Princess of the Rose. The message reads, Jennifer, your efforts this month deserve special recognition. You managed to find Peter and will be amply rewarded. Thus concludes the message from the princess.
Splendid work, Jennifer. You are no longer a wretched peon. Amanda, on the other hand, has been demoted. Amanda. It's time, Jennifer. 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 Jennifer.
Ugh, at least it was a live rat when it happened to us. Just pushed a dead maggot rat in Amanda's face. But yeah, we've been promoted to irritating Jennifer. And Amanda's been put down at the very bottom of the ladder. So she is not terribly pleased with us. Yes, I would like to save. Even though we's about to go into another chapter. Are you awake? So Jennifer, now do you know what a bad girl you were? Is that so? You still don't understand. Well then, I'll have you read these books. Hurry, hurry, read another story, Jennifer. This reminds me a lot of the Lords of Cinder section of Dark Souls 3, where you're at Firelink or whatever it was called. I'm not saying Dark Souls 3 ripped off Rule of Rose 2006, but I think Dark Souls 3 ripped off Rule of Rose. Anyway, Jennifer found the bird. And it behooves you to go in order. From left to right. The Bird of Happiness. Once, a girl found a big box. The Bird of Happiness was inside. The bird would take her to Foreverland, or so she hoped. Each box was smaller than the last. In a cramped, dark space, she finally found her little bird. But it was far too little and far too late. The bird was long dead. It had met a bloody fate. The end. And we have a page missing. So we start getting these storybooks now that have a missing page. And you'll notice that memory as a recurrent theme. This little boy is constantly asking us, do you remember how bad you were? You don't remember, do you? So I'm gonna skip, no, because we're about to save anyway. And so in July of 1930, the bird of happiness happens. See this little girl dancing with a bird on a string and rips away and flies. When the unlucky girl closed the storybook, she noticed that the cold princess had entered the room. The princess said softly, "The red bird. Have you found what you're looking for? Something dear to you?" So we start to get asked this question a lot too. Have you found what you're looking for? That dear something to you, you know, something along those lines. Basically, not to give too much of this game away, it's a big game about memory and accessing memories and dealing with past trauma and doing it in a very dissociated way. So, for example, we've transported kind of a parallel orphanage to this airship where we're now dealing with all these terrible memories. And in a lot of ways, they're probably much worse than what Jennifer may have witnessed at any point. But they're still pretty bad. Enough to be traumatizing, of course. And yes, the bucket knight, or the rubbish guy is over here. Where the fuck is the bucket knight? Did I miss him? Or is he over here? There you are. Okay, so let me clear out my inventory real quick. Actually, you guys don't have to watch that. Anyway, this was Sir Peter. In the next video, we're going to be doing the Bird of Happiness. That one's going to go much faster than Sir Peter, I promise. There's very few instances to F it up. There's actually a lot, but I recently played that chapter, so it's fresh in my mind. Anyway, sorry again for flubbing the lavatory part. But, yeah, catching my second wind here after a long day. So hopefully the next episode will be a bit better. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Later, y'all.